Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Experiment Lab, the daily show with JK. I'm your host for this show, and I'm joined by Amar. Amar, we just got into the next week, right? It's the sixth week. We didn't count it properly last time. I thought like it's a fourth week last week, but it was 5 weeks done. The sixth week we are entering into, and today is Monday. We are quite excited. We have a lot to do, and today was the first day for uh, both of our teammates, like on new projects. Some exciting news are there, and I just wanted to share that and also play out some interviews that we gave last week. Hopefully those are edited and doesn't trigger us into the violations. Welcome, Amar. Are you still with
Yeah,
us?
hi, Chitra. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning. I am having some trouble hearing you. Your voice was cracking. Can you speak something?
Yeah, yeah, maybe network issue. I don't know exactly what is happening from my side.
Okay, that's fine. Again, we had a busy weekend as well, more than the weekdays. Like we had an interesting talk shows with our guest. Um, those after effects are there. Like still, I really enjoyed the conversation and got a clear cut guidance or help from
Right, right.
the Right View Lab. Beta and Yuchi helped us out, like in understanding uh, the cause and effect, and also are we doing good, right? So we are a good person. So you have to have that confidence to go ahead and do something good in the community and good for yourself so that you can help others. So that
Yeah,
is
yeah,
like what we are trying to even explore in our experiment, how we are going to deal with this. Uh, the question I had was like, oh, what we are doing in part of experiment as an investigative process, undercover operation, trying to fake and expose these things, uh, it should not get us into trouble or get others into trouble. So that is the reason, like I was kind of worried, like what are we doing here, right? But then still, this is more than like a pandemic. It's spread across countries and everybody is doing this and everybody have started justifying it. So whole different things are there in this, right? So let's hear from you, right? How is your uh, part going on in terms of these two profiles that you are handling? Any update?
yeah. As it's the first day of week, uh, we're not getting so many emails from the recruiter side for both of email. So few emails I have gotten from different companies, and already I have replied. Still, they are replying also. They are asking me to um, about myself. I mean, my visa, what's my visa status, being British. We are discussing. So I think, yeah, of course, this week we will get some good news uh, for those emails. Yeah, I think we must uh, get a good news. I believe also.
Well, that's going to be a good news or bad news. We don't know that.
Right.
Why I say that is like even after getting project, it's tough like to work on those things with all those complexities involved. And I am trying to get hold of our teammates, like to give us some update on what's going on the project and what they are doing on it. Still, there is a lot of struggle in that, I see, right? So in terms of even just like the onboarded project already, that is uh, again we are re-entering into TCS, right? So I just had an interview also on Friday. I will play that out, and that was again one more thing. And even in terms of the new project that we are getting, like, right, so all those accesses have been provided, but still we just don't know what exactly has to be done in those projects, right? So the confusion still remains, like, what are we doing here? uh, who is supposed to work on these things, and what exactly am I supposed to do? That is the question even our teammates are asking, right? Did I get any access, or what should I do, right? So the puzzle is, the contract world itself is like so tough. We are kind of doing things in a vague manner and not able to understand like what exactly has to be done. And of course, uh, getting fired at the end is a tough one, right? So without even understanding what's happening and then getting fired
Okay.
is a difficult one. But
Yeah,
then,
hiring and firing will be continued process. Is happening and it will be happening, right? They will hire and they will fire.
yeah, yep. So that's one industry altogether, right? The recruitment industry's job is like to handle hiring, and of course, only few people handle well with the firing, or letting go of the resources and having an exit interview, or uh, keeping things in loop. So let's not focus on too many things right now. Let's focus on how far we are able to get the access, and also able to do the project and make some money, right? So we just need, just like everybody else. So let's focus on the calls, and also uh, the interviews that is already there. Like, I would like to play one thing that our team was struggling to actually give the interview. You all can watch that sometime.
Am I audible as well?
Yes. So this is Nate.
Or you join to it net because the email was for net, interview was for.
Yes, the interview was for Nate. It's for the Citibank through LTI.
Right, right.
So anyone who's giving the interview, right? So before even joining it, like, you can see the struggle, right? He was switching between the screen and he was going through the profile. Am I prepared? What should I do? I don't know. He has been switching between things, from trying to find out which location he is and what he has to say about it, all those things. And the fun part is, like, we wanted to join few minutes before as well, and we did that, and we were waiting for the person to join the interview. And what exactly happens nowadays is, like, everybody is kind of quickly uh, asking the people to come on the video, right? They just want to see the people more than the trust has gone down. Nobody nowadays like do the interviews on phone, and without seeing the person they are not willing to confirm it. That is also there. And I don't want like to play the entire drama here, let's skip and see like when the interview starts.
Good afternoon. All good. Anyone else joining us? Sure. Anish.
Again, this is
Yeah,
like they are
No. Yeah, outskirts. I mean, I've traveled a lot during my job, so I'm based in New York, but I travel a lot. Been to Austin, California. I mean, San Antonio. I've traveled a lot in my whole career, so but I'm based out in New York. Yeah.
again, this interview, the audio is so low, right? So you can see that like he was scrolling through his resume and talking about it, and he himself like googling about what the client he is working need and all those things. And also he doesn't want like to keep his camera on. So many struggle I could see, and I don't know how the interview went, but we can definitely improve the quality of the audio because we are not able to hear the interviewer like what exactly he asked. And we just definitely need a better performance in the coming days. And definitely we will also work on those videos and get a much better one for us like to play it out for our audience, because it is not that convenient for anyone like to look at the video. It's not just him, right? So the fault is with everybody else, right? Everybody is kind of scared when you are going to face an interview. You are nervous and you don't know like whether you will do well. So those things are there, right? I'm just playing it out another interview. Right? It was just more of a screening one, right? So you can see on even in this one.
What are you doing? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Okay. Mhm. Sure, we can. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I'm in San Andreas, Texas.
but from the recruiter side, we are not getting any sound, right?
Yes, that's the problem, right? So we are just not able to hear the recruiter speak. And Ram was so nervous and he was switching between the screen and he was not willing to give the interview at all. And he has been handling his project, right? And he is also an experienced guy, right? So it's not that like he is a fresher or a person who doesn't know how to do it. In spite of being a manager and with all that experience, he was still struggling, right? uh, so that we have to work it out. Our team has to get trained, and the more the experience they have, then only they'll be able to do these things. So that's
Yeah, that's true.
why I
You
go ahead.
you trained both of them and encouraged them lots that don't worry, don't be nervous, but they are still doing the same.
Yeah, see, anyone, it happens to anyone, right? Even I'm not going to say, I'm not going to lie and say like, oh, I can do better, right? So even for me doing this talk show, and I don't talk at all. The last 2 years after I met Nate and got inspired by how we can do this together, I always wanted to be on the background and support on the back end side of it, running the production, and also giving the script and helping the team to produce the videos. Or technically, right, I'm good and sound in those things. I was planning to help in that aspect, but since we were not able to get people to do this project, volunteer in the initial stages without any payment, then it became tough. So that's how like I paired with Nate and started doing it. And I myself got nervous, right? If you look back my videos, the way I talk, I was so tensed. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? So the words were not coming as a free flow. The same thing happens because for them also, the recruiters, we see that, right? A lot in our recruiters, when we question them, they go off script, they stumble, right? Why this person is asking about me? And I am supposed to give the instruction for submission and get the information from them. That's it. My script gets over there and I am done with my job. If you are asked to do something else, then they also struggle. Even simple tasks, people struggle. That is why like they need
Yeah,
training.
please hold on, JK. By this time, I'm going to receive a call for Peter. Allow me to receive it, and let's see what they are asking. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Who is?
Hi, good afternoon. Is this Peter?
Yes.
Hi, Peter. This is Jairam from Milestone Technologies. How are you doing?
Yeah, fine. Thank you.
Yeah, great. I just reached you regarding a job opportunity, and I got your resume from job board. Are you available in the job market?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, sir. The job title is for the Operations Program Manager with the direct line Google, and it's a on-site position located in San Antonio, Texas, which is a contract position for 11 to 12 months. And this position requires 5+ years of experience in program management with experience in Salesforce, and also need experience with SQL. And the maximum pay rate will be $65 per hour on W2.
But I am skilled in project manager and Scrum Master. Is that okay for this position?
I'm sorry, sir.
I am skilled in project manager and Scrum Master.
Okay.
But you are offering me
Yes,
programming.
sir, no problem. And have you have experience in Salesforce?
Yeah, a little bit I have.
Okay, sir. And I'm just sending you the job description to your email at peter.amysoft.us@gmail.com. Is that your right email?
Yes, that one.
Yeah. Okay, sir. I'm just sending you the job description. Just take a look and just reply me back with your updated resume.
Yes, sure.
And please mention the skills that is a Salesforce in your resume. And one more confirmation: do you have any experience with SQL, that is SQL?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, sure, sir. Just please also mention that.
May I know?
That also.
Just a minute, please. Who is the client?
Yes, sir. The client is Google.
Google.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the title of Operations Program Manager.
So,
and it's
may I know?
in.
Okay. Please send the job description over the mail. Just a minute. May I know where you are from?
I'm sorry, sir.
Where you are from? You are from USA?
So I'm calling from, right?
Yes, right.
Yes, sir, from Milestone Technologies.
Okay, but your location, current location?
My location is in India, and I'm offshore recruiter with Milestone Technologies.
Okay. So which part of India are you from?
From Tamil Nadu, sir.
Tamil Nadu. Oh, nice. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, please send the JD and I will.
Yeah. Okay, sir. I'm just sending it. Just take a look. Okay.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Have a
bye.
great day.
Bye. So he was from Tamil Nadu, India.
Yeah, we can ask them like specific city, right? Which city, and also how long they have been doing this, and do they get paid based on commission or they get salary? What is that they earn? So we can start those conversation so that
Okay,
we
sure.
understand,
Sure.
like, this audience can understand more, right? Why we are doing this. And
Also, we can offer them to join our team if they wish, right?
oh no, that's not possible. They are not going to do that. We are not
Oh,
recruiting here right away on the live channel and offering them like to come and work for us. No, that's not going to happen. Even if we say like, yeah, we can do that. You can check with that and see like if they are interested in coming and working for us. So I was going through Nate and just a glimpse of, just got a call today, just one call. And you can see that from the morning 8 to currently, we just got like around 10 emails exactly. I haven't responded to any of it. Just got one call with the recruiter, and that's about it. So it's like the minute you start responding to them, like, you will get response. And this is something interesting for people who are not aware of it, how to get a job, and those who are struggling, right? I don't know how to get a job. I've been searching for months, right? Or sometimes even years. They just attend few interviews, or they just submit few uh, for few opportunities, and actually they don't know where to look for, even looking for online or putting it in LinkedIn or in the job board sites, applying for those things. You may not get calls, you may not get interviews, but what I'm trying to prove here is, if you go by the process that we are explaining it, and anyone who is looking for a job also, as you said, right, we can explain them the process, how this network of mafia is controlling it. Because if you go through their channel, you will get tons and tons of offers, uh, or ways to apply for it, and then interviews as well, right? So we just prove that over and over on live, that we are getting every day. Why we are doing this is like to prove that we have at least 5 to 10 interviews are getting scheduled, right? So if at all, like just for one person, if we focus on one person, even for that, like minimum of 2 to 3 interviews in a week. So if anyone tries with that, within a month, we can guarantee that like the person can get placed, right? So, and also the companies, how these companies, they call it as body shopping companies, they actually don't employ people. They outsource them on commission basis or on contract basis. And once you get a client project and a good bill rate, and you start working for the client, they get paid, and in return they take their commission and pay you back, right? You get like 70% of it or even 60% of it. If you are good in negotiation and you have the skill and talent, you can do the clearing of interviews and stay on the job for a longer period. You can negotiate with these companies and get even 80% of the salary. So that is how this entire industry and market has been set up. And sad part is like, I won't say like the big companies are victim in this, because they have the potential to stop these nonsense, right? So they can have a strong HR and they can go with proper hiring process and not rely on short-term contractors to fill in those resources. Again, why they do that is like they cannot hire everybody on full-time payroll because they have to provide so many benefits, health insurance, retirement benefits, 401k, and all those things, right? So that's why I like to avoid those things and support their workforce, right? The employees, big banks. Right now, we are getting into banks. You can see like how banks are involved in these kind of frauds. It's like they try to manipulate even the economy by adding the numbers, hiring more people, and then like later on firing them, and even providing benefits to their employees, like giving sabbatical leaves, and those who have worked long, giving them breaks for weeks and months together, and to fill the gap, right? The work to be done by somebody else. And for that reason, they rely on these contracts. They hire people and exploit them like to the maximum, get the work done in 3 to 6 months, and then like let them go, right? So there is no concept of firing here because for them, they are just my contractor. I don't have to worry about them. They are not my employee. So that is something like I'm really trying to address here, and we need solution. We don't have solutions. We are welcoming people to join us and talk to us and say that like, okay, if the companies does these kind of things, they can avoid these kind of frauds, and also they can treat people in a better way, right? So if all the companies just like having that session in their company internally to increase the productivity, increase their profit and revenue, they should also address these things, right? These are not just like if any company is faced with the legal issues, they will have a legal team, they will provide some support, and they will just explain them like what needs to be done, how it can be resolved. The same way, this is a social issue and it's been a long ongoing process, and also it is connected to various power politics, and that's the reason like it continues to happen. And we many voiceless individuals people.
Okay, just a minute, okay. Hold on. I am going to receive another call for
Go for
Peter.
it. Go for it.
Hello.
Hi, Peter. Again, this is Jairam from Milestone.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, I just reviewed your resume, and to move forward your profile, I just need a basic information. Shall I go ahead?
Yes, sure.
Okay, sir. And may I know your first name?
Peter.
Okay.
But you
And
can
is there any last
ask
name?
all of the information over the mail. You can send me a format that I can fill up all.
Yeah, okay, sir. I will send you the pre-screening questions. Please fill it up, and after that, I will send you the right to represent email. Okay?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Again, we missed the part, right? So we just couldn't right away jump on and ask him, are you willing to join us? I was going to ask you, right? Amar, come on, you're playing the Peter part. So ask him like to come and join us.
Yeah, sure. We will do that from next time. We will make some fun with them.
Yes, again, a show has to be fun because we are addressing very serious issues, and that's kind of very how do I say, like it will tend to boredom for people who are listening to it. What is this guy doing? Like putting a mask, and he kept on talking, and it's all complete rubbish. People will ignore and they will not listen to our or watch our channel. Though we are playing out some interesting videos and exposing certain daring information, right? Again, this is more of, people might think that like this is not good, but it's part of the process, right? If we have to make things better, we just have to sacrifice certain things, and we want to people to understand that it is not being targeted, right? They are not being targeted, they are not aware of it, that it is being recorded and it is being live streamed. But it's more of, I'm not going to say like it's a collateral damage. It is for the betterment of our society. We just need to find the solution. How? We don't know that. That's the reason like why we are on this path, and we are trying to do this. And hopefully this goes to the proper people who have the authority to make changes in their organization and stop encouraging these kind of corrupt practices. So that's all I had. Hopefully we can wrap up for today, Amar, and we can see.
Yes, sure. For
We
today,
can meet tomorrow.
sure.
Yes. All right. Signing off. Everyone, bye for now.
Bye.